Next on what the Bruce know about this place standing in. Ah, we're on the south side of Belmont Park in Mission Beach in the parking lot. Now, what am I pointing at? That car. About there. I definitely did not drive a bunch of friends in my parents' minivan here one summer, probably summer 11th grade if I'm guessing. And I definitely did not pull into a parking spot and graze another car, then nope straight out of it like a jerk, and then never tell anyone. I definitely did not do that. Some things I did do. So, what's that? That thing. Yeah, that currently is a place called Cannonball on top and a place called Draft on the bottom. But when I was younger, it was a place called Cane's. And when it was called Cane's, got into a couple shows. I think one time the Misfits, their limo was outside and they gave me and someone else free tickets. But one time, Brad and I were there and we were trying to see a concert. But we didn't have tickets, so we went around the back and we were trying to find a way to transport into it. And we couldn't really find one. But there was a door back there and there's some people in there, drinking and stuff at the back bar. And what we did is we asked him, hey, you got any tickets? And one guy had one ticket. So he shoved a ticket through the gap at us because he couldn't open the door. So we figured I was going to take the ticket and Brandon was going to find a way in. So he jumped over one of the things into the club, but he landed directly on top of a table with these people around it that was full of drinks, and all the drinks went flying, so we jumped back out. Then we went over to the front door, which was about where I was pointing. San Diego paused because of airplane. We'll assume that's far enough away now. And so what happened was, Brandon he snuck in the front door and he had gotten in. He had gotten into Cane's, and he was yelling at me to come in with the ticket because I didn't see him do it. I was looking around and stuff. And this little wiry security guard grabs him, and Brandon's yelling stuff like, oh, I'm only 12 or I'm only 14 or something. Because I would have been, I don't know, he was a little bit older than that. I was probably in college. And the guy keeps yelling at him, and he's like, this wiry guy says, and I quote, if you're old enough to talk shit, you're old enough to get beat down. And that's when the fun started happening. A bigger security guard came over and grabbed Brandon. Brandon was in front of me, so he grabbed Brandon from behind by the arm, so Brandon kicked him in the shin. I was yelling at some other security guards. Things calmed down eventually, and they were telling us we had to leave, and we're like, no. And they were like, we're going to call the cops, and we're like, okay. So they called a cop over, and the cop talked to us, and he was like, all right, whatever, or something. No, it was fun times. Fun times were had by all. So over in that parking lot over there, when I had my Volkswagen Bug, I had a couple people. I don't remember who. Yeah, I don't remember. I had probably had 3 people with me, and we'd come out to the beach, and it was one of those days there was no spots at all. So what we did is I found a spot, but this drop top or T-top car had parked badly. I was not happy, but I had a bug. So what I was able to do was pull my car onto the planter and get out there. Like, let everybody out, pull the car in the planter, get out there. Then I was mad, so I took my fire extinguisher, and I definitely did not blow a bunch of fire extinguisher into the open T-tops of the car. I did not do that. Let's see. Yeah, over there's South Mission. You go past that and you go, I don't know, a mile or so down, you get to the South Mission parking lot and its lifeguard tower. Over behind that other parking lot over there, there was a place that Shay had looked at buying a place, but oh my god, when that place rained, the whole like walkway into the condos was like a 1/4 inch deep of water. Totally awesome. Let's see. I'm pointing. What am I pointing at? Over there is a park where I would do physical therapy, but it's over there. I might go to look at it. Stuff Bruce knows about this place he's standing at. So this was going to be amusement park hotel complex, which is why there's no Mission Street that's supposed to be here. Like that's San Gabriel, and then over north of here is Ventura, so that way. And there's supposed to be another one here, but since they were going to put in stuff here, they didn't build the street because the street was going to go in. They were going to build with it. Never happened. Not here. Therefore, parking lot, no street. So I'm guessing that's where the buildings are. Directly in front of those buildings toward me is where the street would have been. Yeah. If I think about how they're usually spaced, that'd be about right. So Belmont Park was a different, like, amusement park with the roller coaster. Roller coaster. That's the plunge. Roller coaster is going to be over there somewhere. It's sunny. I can't see this stuff. If you see the thing that says San Diego on it, it's right above that. And then the plunge, which has been there since, I don't know, 20s or 30s, and the roller coaster since 20s or 30s. Then they tore all that down because, you know, like every other amusement park on the West Coast or anywhere, it kind of went to hell in a handbasket after a certain point in time. It's an interesting building that's about a 1/4 of the way down into South Mission, which was the hotel for this amusement park. Little tiny place, wasn't a big hotel. There was a trolley line that was on Mission Boulevard, which is that street over there. Mission Beach was built on a sandbar, therefore it developed later than PB and Ocean Beach. And it took a while till they figured out how to build on sand. The end.